Alright, welcome to Radio Gone Video. I'm Jacob.
And this is Brendan.
And today we are talking sports.
Yeah, specifically we're talking about the NFL draft that's coming up pretty soon. We'll just be going over what we think is going to happen. And
So round one, pick one.
Houston Texans.
Who do you got?
I got Jadeveon Clowney.
I'm right there with it.
I think after his pro day, he unquestionably is the best athlete in the group of players. I think Johnny Manziel's pro day wowed a lot of people, impressed people. They didn't think he was going to do that well. But then Jadeveon Clowney comes out, and whatever ground Manziel gained on him, he just put it back. Just reset the difference between them.
Yeah, Clowney's definitely the best player in the draft, and in the first round of the draft, you got to pick the best player at the time.
Yeah,
and that's how you win.
And I mean, just imagine Houston having J.J. Watt and Jadeveon Clowney,
unstoppable,
and Andrew Luck already gets sacked a lot, and then you're going to throw that in, and it's just good.
Yeah, they're going to be one of the top-rated defenses in the league.
And now, of course, pick 2 belongs to St. Louis Rams, and who do you got?
I got Greg Robinson, Auburn's own Greg Robinson. St. Louis, they need offensive line help. Sam Bradford has no time to throw the ball, and this is their biggest weakness. So I'm going with him, number 2.
Yeah, a lot of people have been questioning Sam Bradford as whether or not he's a franchise quarterback. I think he can be.
He has to have time.
He has to have time, and he has to have help, which they got half of that. They got the help last year in Tavon Austin, and they got a good new young running back to help him in the backfield. And he got hurt last year, but of course, if he had more time and he was able to throw and not run,
St. Louis would be a pretty
and
decent
I think, and especially they've got a really good head coach. I think it's a really good
I agree.
head coach that they have, and I just drew a complete blank.
Yeah, that gives the Rams enough credit.
Yeah.
All right, and pick number 3 goes to the Jacksonville Jaguars, if I can talk, and they're going to probably take Blake Bortles, I think, because you can't not have a draft without a QB be taken in the top 3, and Bortles is the best QB in the draft. He has height, he has arm strength, and he can run. Who do you got?
Yeah, I agree with you on part of that. I think Blake Bortles is the best quarterback prospect in the draft. But I don't think Jacksonville's going to take a quarterback with the number 3 pick. I believe they're going to take Khalil Mack, outside linebacker. The new owner, Shad Khan, or I guess he's not really new anymore. The last time that Jacksonville drafted a quarterback was Blaine Gabbert. They picked him up pretty high.
Yeah.
I don't think he wants to go through that overestimating
true.
or overemphasizing a quarterback. And they really need help everywhere.
They do.
So I think they're going to take the best player left, and I think it's Khalil Mack. And they've got a pretty okay defense.
Yeah.
And of course they've got Andrew Luck in the division, so they're gonna want to. And Indianapolis doesn't have the best offensive line, so they need help getting to Andrew Luck and maybe helping them keep up with him.
I can see that. So Jacksonville, listen up. Best player in the draft at the time. Whoever's there, look at your draft board, take them.
All right, and pick number 4 in the draft belongs to the late great Cleveland Browns.
The terrific Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, they've been kind of in a slump for a long time.
Ever.
But this year, I see them once again taking a quarterback in the draft in the first round.
It's like the quick redo.
Yeah, and of course, like we've already stated, I think Blake Bortles is the best quarterback prospect. So that's where they're going to go. I think Cleveland has more of a place for a typical pocket passer. Blake Bortles is good. I don't see him taking Johnny Manziel. He's a little too wild and open for Cleveland and what they want. Plus, Cleveland already has Brian Hoyer as a fill-in quarterback, and he's a pocket passer. So they could do something like Green Bay did, quite a few years ago with Aaron Rodgers. Mm-hmm. Sit Blake Bortles a year or two behind, and you don't want to sit someone that's complete opposites.
Yeah.
So I see them taking Blake Bortles.
Yeah, I could agree with that. If he's still there, Blake Bortles will be in the great city of Cleveland, Ohio. If not, I can really see them taking A&M's own Johnny Manziel. Does he belong there? No. He needs to be a little lower in the draft, I think. But one of the two, Bortles definitely, if he's there at the time.
And of course, like you said, Manziel and even Bortles deserves to be a little lower in this draft.
Yeah.
But as we've seen the past 10, 20 years, quarterbacks have been going really high. They've been a real need for them that teams take. So
Seahawks disprove that
Yeah.
myth, though. Quarterbacks, you can take them in the second round, be fine.
exactly.
All right, pick 5 goes to the career killer Oakland Raiders, and they're a Manziel machine. I have no doubt that they're going to take him if he is still available, which he will be. Him going there is 2 thumbs up. That's what they do. They draft the biggest name player. They always have, they always will, which is why they're always in the top of the draft every year.
So that's very true. And yeah, I see him taking Johnny Manziel also. Last year, they had Terrell Pryor come in for a few days.
Great quarterback, I think.
Yeah, he's a very good athlete. Needs some help on the quarterbacking side, and obviously, Oakland isn't willing to take the time to train him, help him get better.
That's not what they do.
Yeah, that's definitely not what they do. But yeah, I see him taking Johnny Manziel because very similar to Terrell Pryor. Pryor last year helped partially revitalize some of their fan base, and they see Johnny Manziel doing this. Yeah, the black hole of careers and fans.
Yeah.
But yeah, I see him taking Johnny Manziel to help revitalize part of the franchise, or try to. Is it going to happen? I can't say, but of course they did give him some help in free agency with signing Maurice Jones-Drew. Gives him a power back.
It gives him a very decent running back.
Yeah.
To go with the very injured Derek McFadden.
Yeah,
I just butchered his name. Darren McFadden, there we go. Every year gets hurt. Great running back, though. So, yeah.
And that was your top 10 picks of the NFL draft this year. Of course, we didn't go into anything like trades, which we know always happens.
Always happens.
This is just a flat, vanilla mock draft from us two unprofessionals, complete amateurs.
Yes.
But yeah, thanks for joining us. This has been Radio Gone Video.
I'm Jacob.
And I'm Brandon.
Stay tuned for more videos. Click.